And referee for this match is Mr. D. Cox. And we're going to get it underway. The bell should be ringing, and we're off.
All right. So we got, oh, see, look, Jared working behind that jab, like I said.
Yep.
Looking for that big punch early.
Yep. Leo is sticking that left hand out there,
Yep.
trying to make that contact. See, they know each other very well.
Yeah.
So I kind of anticipate some of the moves that they're making is because they're so used to each other in the gym that they can kind of see what's coming their way.
Exactly. And you see they aren't really putting too much behind these punches, but they're still throwing them pretty sharp and they're not pulling any of them, you know, which is most important. But they aren't putting too much behind them. They aren't trying to go for any big haymakers as of yet.
You know, and right now, as you see, both of them are headhunting, as we've talked about in the past. And I think a couple of body shots, especially for Jimenez.
Yep.
If Leo can get on the inside, he might be able to take the legs from underneath him.
Yep.
But in this case, there's a little distance between us, and he's trying to work that jab.
Yep, that's exactly what it's doing. They're both just working behind the jab, and Jared, you see, he's trying to find that body shot, that jab to the body right now, but he's just a little bit out of range, and it's not setting it up that well. So he needs to just set it up a little bit better, probably stick a few in his face first and then go below. But we'll see if he improves later on in the fight, you know, once he feels it out a little bit more.
Okay, and I mean, so far up to this point, the fight has been in the center of the ring.
Yeah.
There really is no chasing going on with either one. They're standing toe-to-toe.
Yeah.
And looking at Leo's form right now, he's defending well, but that left jab, and he turns his head at the same time. Is he taking his eye off the shot?
Yeah, well, see, no, it wasn't really that left jab that caught him just now. It was kind of like a check left hand. So it wasn't a jab, it was sort of like a left hand, and Leo came in for that right hand, but he isn't really throwing any sharp punches yet. He's just flicking them out there. I'm thinking Leo is still controlling the majority of the fight right now because he has Jared moving on the defense. He's moving backwards, and Jared hasn't landed any real significant punches.
Right.
If you were scoring it that way, he's just sticking behind his jab, and majority of his punches are just missing just ever so much. You know.
Right.
He has landed a few big ones, but even if that jab landed, but it wasn't. See, now, there we go. Now it's pushing him back.
Pushing him back, yes, and going to the body. And, a little haymaker there.
Yeah, you see.
Leo just breezed across his nose there for a second.
Letting his hands go a little bit more, see.
Now, even though we say this is an exhibition fight, these are two serious boxers.
Yep.
And they have all intention on putting on a good show, which they are right now. Again, we said, no one's chasing each other. They're in the middle of the ring. And now Leo's being backed up against the ropes, but there's no rope-a-dope going on.
Exactly.
Like
what he's doing is catching those punches off of his arms and off of his hands, and he's just throwing those counter shots. You saw that? We're just waiting for countering opportunities right now. I'm guessing Leo is just tweaking his game in the middle of the ring, like a coach would, you know.
Yes. So at the end of that first round, I would score them even on that because there was no real hard shots landed. They were feeling each other out and working that jab. I say Jimenez is working that left jab, but also he's really got that right hand cocked up for that haymaker that he tried earlier. So we're looking at a pretty good match right now to start things off.
Yeah, it's very even right now. The match is pretty even. It's extremely cagey. So, but I would give a slight edge to Leo still because he was still the busier fighter throughout the round. He had Jared moving backwards throughout majority of the fight. Jared had his moments where he had Leo moving backwards. I just don't think it was enough. So if I had to score this round, it's just an exhibition. But if this round was scored, I would score this round 10-9 for Leo.
Okay. And as we saw just now with the second in Jared's corner, he was saying exactly what you said, that he's throwing out that jab, but he's got to come straight with that right hand.
Exactly. He needs to just throw it right down the pipe. He needs to just stop holding it back and let it go. You know, if you're going to throw that jab, you're going to have to set that man up. And now he's letting it go. He let it go early, but you see.
Yeah.
Okay,
there you go. Good
defense.
landing of that left hook there.
Yep.
All right.
You see, now he's letting that right hand go, so now Leo has to adjust a little bit more in there. You see, he's trying to find him with that check left hand, but he couldn't find anything.
Now,
Jared's picking him off with that jab right now.
And that's what's working. Any beginner boxer is always taught that your jab is one of your most utilized punches throughout the match because it sets up that other punch, that one that they won't see coming either into your midsection or that one that's going to clock you right upside your head.
Exactly. It's a great range finder. You do everything from a jab, you know, especially in a boxing ring.
Got him in the corner, and And there's a lot of hand movements going on. Leo's ducking a few punches.
Yep.
And Leo's impressed.
Yeah.
Well, it's teacher and students.
Yeah, exactly. It's teacher and students. So you see Leo, he was still working a really good defense, and he was still throwing punches even while he was on the ropes.
Okay, great
Jared
uppercut.
wasn't as busy, but he's keeping him on the ropes, which is a good thing. He just needs to be more busy when he has Leo.
there.
Yeah,
he
when
tried.
he has Leo
I saw
on
an
the ropes.
uppercut slip in there, but it didn't really connect.
No.
But there was a moment, like you said, where he had an opportunity to get into the body.
Yeah.
And but he
didn't
chose
take
to.
it.
Yeah, he did not take it. He chose to take that uppercut, which was blocked mainly by the arms of Leo.
Yeah.
But again, they're still standing toe to toe, and again, Leo is now changing that lead by throwing that right hand a bit more.
You see, Jared's gasping for air a little bit now. So I'm guessing this is starting to gas ever so slightly. Leo still looks pretty fresh. You see, once you start seeing that man's mouth open a little bit, it's trying to get a little bit more in, and sucking you in the ring.
Yes, they say as long as you're breathing through your nose, you've got the air that you need.
Yeah,
But once you start breathing through your mouth, you're trying to suck in more, and that's when the legs go because you're getting hit in that midsection, and that's what's taking your wind from you.
And you see now Jared's head moving; it's totally stopped now. You know, he hasn't moved his head at all.
Yes.
So he's not moving to get up this ring.
He's making himself a target.
Yeah, he is. And I'm guessing Leo senses the energy drain in Jared, so he's not going to push the pace too hard on his own teammate right now.
Right.
But no, that was a good right hand. He just needed to set it up a little bit better, set it up with some jabs, do something fresh, and then unload that big right hand.
All right. Here's that jab again from Leo. He's measuring it right now.
Yeah, he is.
You know, and he has, I mean, if you look at the tail of the tape, Leo has the height advantage and he has the reach advantage.
And I would presume he has the weight advantage as well.
Well, yes, speaking of that, for sure.
It's definitely a lot bigger.
Yeah. There's a good left hook there from Leo. 10 seconds left.
And it was a good counter left hand from Jared as well.
Yeah, so, great jab.
Yeah.
So he's trying to get on the inside of it.
Yeah.
And again, when I look at Leo when he's throwing that punch and he's turning his head away, it's almost as if he's taking his eye off of Jared.
Yeah,
which would be an advantage of Jared if he can catch it, because if you're not looking at me, you can't see the punch that's coming.
No, you can't. And what Jared isn't doing is he's not using multiple punches. He's just doing single punches at a time and is hoping that those are going to do the job for him. What he needs to do, the few times he did use at least 3 punch combinations, he got something done.
Exactly.
You know,
and that's what we're missing from this fight, those combinations where you can go to the body and work your way up. Now, Leo is sitting there, he's catching himself, he's looking okay right now. And even his second is telling him, just go ahead, continue on doing what you're doing. And as an exhibition fight, this is a good matchup.
It is a great matchup for an exhibition match.
And it bodes well for Controversy Gym.
Yes, it does.
To have two of its masters in the ring. And again, there's Jared's second again, telling him that he's got to stick and move. A classic move in boxing is that very process. Throw that jab out there, move out of the way, and then counter with the right. So here you're going to round 3. They're touching gloves. This should be the final round. And we're going to see how this one pans out. Now, Jared's trying to go in low again, going for the body. Good right hand by Leo.
See, he put himself in a dangerous situation just going for that straight right hand down the body without setting it up. You can't use a lead right hand like that, especially from a distance like that, without setting it up first. You have to mix it up a few punches in the middle first, because once you go down that low and then you aren't moving your head out of the way afterwards,
you become a target.
You become a target. You're in danger zone right there. You have to move your head out of the way after you throw that right hand, or you have to set up that right hand a lot better.
And as we see in the background there, I know we're watching the fight. The legendary Clarence Hill just came into view. Bronze medalist of the 1976 Olympics, one of the premier boxers of our time. And of course, be remiss of me not to mention Troy Darrell, Quinn Painter, and the great White Hope from back in the day as well. And then, of course, if we bring it up to modern day times, who we have to talk about?
We have Nicky Bascom, we have Jamal Woolridge, we have Santwali Woolridge, we have myself, Real Boone.
Oh, who are you again?
We have a lot of good fighters coming out of this island so far. We also have some young up-and-comers, Andre Showtime Lamb, Tyler Christopher. The list, we have some young guys that are coming up and are doing the thing in Bermuda. So just stay aware and just keep looking out for these guys.
And they'll be there.
And I almost forgot one more. We have Keanu Wilson as well.
Keanu Wilson, most definitely. We saw just now Jared dropped his hands to his side, and that's a sure sign of fatigue when you lower your hands like that. And he's not holding them up as high as he was earlier, but he's working that right overhand as best as he could.
Yeah.
Leo still throwing that jab out there. Now there's the little tease, as we call it,
Well,
just
no,
putting
he's-
the bait out
yeah,
there to see if
exactly.
you move forward to throw that right in.
Yep. And you
Yeah.
see Jared, his back to just throwing single punches again.
Yes.
You know, his,
No
like,
combinations.
one punch again, one punch again. He needs to boom, boom. Like, you hit him with 2 punches at a time.
Yeah.
Give him a 1-2-3 combination.
There you go, the 1-2-3 combination,
Yeah.
or the 2-poke jab with the right hand over. And there's a haymaker. He tried again, but
Yep.
Leo, he's still moving. He's moving his head. His upper body is still looking like he did in the first round.
Exactly. You know, he trains hard. Leo is one guy, every time I'm in the gym, he's in the gym. So, and mind you, he's actually in the gym with me because he has his little summer day camps and he does his thing. So this man is what you would call a gym rat, but he's a boxing gym rat. So his fitness is always going to be there. This guy is more fuel efficient than a Tesla. So you are going to be impressed with Leo's stamina for a 40-plus-year-old man.
That's
You know?
right. That's right. And you wouldn't think so looking
No.
at him.
No.
You know, he is.
But both of these individuals are, I believe,
the
in
fight is
sport
not
is
over.
different,
The
yeah.
referee went in between. There was just a 10-second mark there.
Yep.
Now the fight is over.
Yep.
Little mistake there by referee Cox.
Yep.
And that was a great exhibition match from the guys out of Controversy Gym. So again, we had Leo Richardson and Jared Jimenez.
Yep.
Gotta get that straight. It's a J in front of it. But we got it right this time.
Yep.
Great match. And they can just go ahead and walk out of the ring because there is no loser in this match. Both of them are winners because they've been in there and showed what the art of boxing is all about.